Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video today. Today I'm planning for the week of February 24th through March 1st, 2020. What the heck? How are we already 1/6 through this year? That's such a weird fraction. 1/6, but that's wild to me. So this week I used the Thank You Next mini kit from Scribbleprintsco, and I did show you guys me setting up my sidebar kind of this week. I already had the full boxes down, but I put in a fancy label with a Disney Next Week holo script. I'm going to Disney next weekend. Woohoo! And then my weekly sidebar. I've been doing a school header, but I didn't like that the school header was blue, so I did the hot pink this week header, and then I did a habit tracker at the bottom, not for my devotional, but for Aztec, my GED prep online course. And currently I'm just putting in a little bit of deco that I had pulled out. I ended up putting more down towards the end of the video, actually off camera. So, excuse me, after the video ended. But I'm going to go ahead and start on Monday. So, on Monday, I actually was at Disney too. I went up for the day, and it was a good time. We had a really good time. So, we went to Epcot. It was for my friend's birthday, and it actually kind of vlogged. It was only a 3 or 4 minute long video. But we had such a good time. I love Epcot, and it had been a while since I had been. I was just so happy to go back. So I used an Epcot holo script from Scribbleprintsco, and then a Spaceship Earth holo icon from the Sticky Committee. I love her foiled Disney icons. They're just so good. And then I put down a little thing, and I covered up the little thing, and I put down a holo fork and spoon sticker, and that was just for lunch. We had Sunshine Seasons inside of the land. I was starving, so I was like, y'all, I'm gonna go eat. I don't think I had eaten that day. And then I just squared off half box with this really pretty sparkly holo asterisk thing. I put in Living with the Land. I should have totally flipped Festival of the Arts, which I'm putting in next on the skinny appointment label with Living with the Land, but it is what it is. Also this week I am using a sparkly holo and just a flat holo mixed foil look. I don't have a ton of sparkly holo, and I don't have I just don't have a ton of sparkly holo, so I needed to bring in just regular holo, and I like it. I like how it turned out. It gives it some different textures. I really enjoy it. So anyways, on the skinny appointment label, I put down a little sparkly holo heart icon face. Sorry, I just literally just was choking. So I did a little heart icon face, and I did that for Festival of the Arts. It was actually the last day of the festival. I'm so happy I got to go this year. I've gone every year since it started, and this was its 4th year, and it was just such a good time. I love looking at all of the art, and it's just, oh my gosh, I love it. And then in a pink core box, I put down favorite character. We went and met Anna and Elsa, and they're in their Frozen 2 costumes, and they were so beautiful. Oh my goodness, obsessed. And then in a blue skinny appointment label with an old Jessica scribbler from Scribbleprintsco holding a cup of coffee. We went to Starbucks before we left to get a medicine ball tea because I was still sick. Woohoo! I don't think I was really that bad, but my throat was killing me. So, wanted to get something hot to drink. And then at the very bottom, in a pink appointment label with a camper sticker from Once More with Love, we went home and stayed at my friend's mom's house in her camper. And then also, just on that full box at the bottom, I added an I'm done adulting, let's go to Disney full box overlay, which I think turned out super cute. On Tuesday at the top, I used a sparkly car sticker to mark driving home from Sarasota. And then with the house on the skinny appointment label, I actually put pub sub for lunch. I went to Publix and picked up a sub for lunch. It was so good. I haven't had a Publix sub in a while. Delicious. And then in the really fun patterned half box, I had my 2 webinars for this week. I was supposed to have one Monday night too, but I wasn't home. So I did my science webinar at 2 and my English webinar at 3:30. They're both very easy, very simple. I really enjoy taking these classes because I really like learning, and this is supposed to be like a refresher course, but I don't know, it's nice. And then at the bottom of Tuesday, in one of the third boxes, I put down a homework sticker from, it's an old SPC $2 Tuesday. And I did my math webinar, and then I spent the rest of my night just doing the homework for this week. So Tuesday was really just like a school learning homework based day. Our air conditioner also broke on Tuesday, so that was super fun. It was really warm at the beginning of this week, so woohoo. And I used a little munchkin to mark that. And then because it was just so hot and so miserable, I wanted to take like a nice relaxing shower. So I went and took a lavender scented shower with lavender shampoo and conditioner and body wash. It was so nice. On Wednesday, at the top in a fancy label with a study little sticker from the same $2 Tuesday sheet, I just put an Aztec, and then using a skinny label with a munchkin face from the freebie, I got a like text message thing from the unemployment office saying that my claim was accepted. I had to request unemployment on Tuesday and I got it, so woohoo, that's super exciting. I'm so happy. That was an incredibly long process, like 2.5 months, so very excited that it's finally going through. And then in the squared off half box, using a little munchkin holding a camera, I filmed my plan with me for last week, which was using the Cruella kit. Well, I started planning it. I did not finish it. Or started filming it, because that one was a mess. We went to Rib City for dinner and Target afterwards, so I used hollow scripts from Scribbleprintsco, and then using a little munchkin with the umbrella. It was like this crazy storm out of nowhere. I was literally so scared. I suggested to my sister that we go back inside of Target because I really honestly thought a tornado was coming. It was not a good time. And then Rebecca did my nails when we got home, so that's always nice. That's what I'm doing now, but somehow I've chipped my index finger on my right hand, and I just, I'm so upset because my nails were done like 5 days ago. On Thursday, I marked payday and a patterned fancy label. I got my unemployment payment, so woohoo, so exciting. And then I needed to make sure that I submitted my homework for this week, so I marked that. And then we went and got, it was supposed to be pedicures, me, Rebecca, and Casey, and there was like a big miscommunication. They only booked 2 and it was supposed to be 3. But they got that fixed, no problem. But we didn't do any of like the actual pedicure stuff. It was basically just a polish change. So I was pretty bummed about that. But for that and staying at Casey's, I used little emojis from Once More with Love. The little pig one is to mark staying at Casey's because she loves pigs, and I just thought it was so cute. I had Chipotle for dinner, so I used a little burrito bowl sticker from Sweet Bean Plans. I have the hardest time remembering her shop. I love that Chipotle sheet, so I used that. And then I did not sleep at Casey's that night. I don't know what was my ish, but man, I was having such a hard day. Oh my gosh, I'm flying through this. Why am I so far behind? On Friday, in a fancy label, using a road trip little script sticker from Paper and Milk, Casey and I went to Tampa, like the outskirts of Tampa, to go to a mall up there. There's a Disney store and a box lunch, and they had a bunch of really great stores, but we wanted to mainly go for the Disney store and to meet up with our friends. So I used Jeannie to mark the Disney store. Ours closed last August, so my Disney store trips have been very few and far between. So it was so nice to go back, and this store was basically what my home store was, but smaller and flipped. So it was just like I had all the feels. And then we went to box lunch, which I used a little shopping munchkin for that one. At the bottom, I used like a friend's munchkin we saw our friend Nicole, who lives in Tampa. She came over to hang out with us, so that was really nice. And then I used a hollow house sticker for home. Sorry, I was trying to see what I was doing. A fork and spoon sticker for wings and rings after I got home. And then that night, I actually did something like last week that's kind of crazy. I'm really hoping it works in my favor, because it would be like life-changing, literally. But I applied for a job at Walt Disney World, and I applied for the job, and then I got an email saying to take a web-based interview. I don't know if every applicant gets that or what. I haven't heard back from that yet, which I assume would be then setting up like an in-person interview. But I took the web-based interview, and I used an old Scribbleprintsco $2 Tuesday to mark that. So, like, fingers crossed, pixie dust sent my way, good vibes, prayers, all the things, because that would literally be the dream. Oh my gosh, it'd be so cool. On Saturday, it was Leap Day. Happy Leap Day. I started off my morning by going to Starbucks. What the heck, Siri? I started off my morning by going to Starbucks, and then my niece and nephew had a basketball game at 9:30, so my mom and I went to that. Afterwards, we went to lunch at Mission Barbecue, which was so good. And then I used this old Scribbler fairy to mark kind of reorganizing my room. We went to Target, and I bought this like plastic drawer thing, which I'm not happy that it's plastic, but it's working for what I needed it to. Excuse me. And then towards the bottom, I use another fancy label with a basketball sticker to mark my older nephew's game at 3:45. I went and volunteered at church that night. And then we went to Tijuana Flats for dinner, and I used a burrito sticker from that same Sweet Bean Plans sheet. I got a burrito at T Flats, and it was pretty good, but they actually forgot to put the chicken in it, so I thought that was really funny. On Sunday, I slept in. Unfortunately, I totally missed church. That was completely my bad. We went to lunch again at Wings and Rings, the huge, and then in a squared off half box, I used like a frazzled Fox and Cactus poppy sticker on a computer. I was doing some math on Aztec, and it was slope and intercept and linear equations, and that is just one thing I cannot wrap my head around. I don't know if you guys ever struggle bust through slope and intercept or not, but oh my gosh, I literally can't. So they did tell me some techniques that I think will help out a lot, but that was so hard. And then tonight, I'm filming this on Sunday. Tonight, my sister and I went grocery shopping, so I used a Coffee Monsters Co. little grocery bag to mark that from an old sampler. And we also had chili for dinner because it's cool outside again. So I used an Andrea scribbler with a pot of soup or chili. And then at the very bottom, I put in a planning time script with a sparkly hollow camera to basically indicate filming. So I hope you guys enjoyed this plan with me. I feel like I was kind of rushed, but I don't know, this week turned out so beautifully, and I hope you spent your Leap Day doing something really exciting. I was trying to show off my pen. I'm using a Pentel Sparkle Pop pen. It's so cool, but I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye!